Well, the race started off like we figured it would. Everybody was pretty calm. Nobody passed anybody. Everybody just got in line and just run. And, you said, man, it's going to be a long race on that. And then, like, they had a caution, and they started again. And then everybody started. I think the first two segments, they had one wreck or something.
Liquid on the track or something. But that saved a bunch of people from getting lapped. But after that, like you said, they just lined up, and our car run. The 43 car and the 42 car stayed on the same lap, and starting way back, I thought that was real good. But it was uneventful for a while.
Yeah, but I guess it's a typical Darlington race, and all races that way. They get in the dull section of the race, and you just wait till something happens, and then it usually does, especially at Darlington.
Yeah, but getting back to the shape of the track, I was kind of amazed, Richard, that 1 and 2 now used to be 3 and 4 when
we run. Yeah,
when we was younger. I don't know if we was ever young or not, but that's still really a one groove corner. But it really surprised me how many grooves was down in 3 and 4.
Yeah.
And I don't remember it being where they could run that low before, but it maybe was this car and these tires.
Yeah, but I'm like you. Most of the time they run right dead against the wall on the deal.
In both corners.
And they was able to run and then cut and go in low and go to the middle of the track and then come back low.
Yeah.
And that was a little unusual from what we're used to seeing. Everybody runs within 10 and 15 100ths of themselves, of everybody else. Even the guys in the back are running. The only reason sometimes in the back they're not running as fast as they are in the front is they're in traffic. And there's no traffic up front most of the time.
But what changed everything around, of course, there was 2 big wrecks, of course. Sorry about the 43 causing one of them because they left a wheel loose or something. It came off. And then the other big one, it took out a bunch of good cars, and a lot of the good cars that even wound up having good positions beat herself in the pits. But a second slow in the pits just kills you. Yeah. I mean, it's just
especially
unreal.
When all the cars are running the
same speed, and the pit stop.
Not got enough horsepower.
Okay, yeah.
That if somebody messes up in front, that you can catch up and get by them.
Yeah.
Because if you ever let off on the thing, momentum's everything, and if you lose that momentum, and you'll notice during the race and stuff, somebody make just a little bit of a slide, or get 2 cars side by side, and the guy behind them just blow by him and go on because they had to let off and he didn't.
But it was really good seeing the blue car with the black top, which that car was.
It showed up really good in person and on TV.
But that paint scheme was for Daytona in 1968.
68.
Yep. And oh boy, what a car that was. But it was, and they still get it confused that the vinyl roof blew up. The metal blew up. I mean, the roof itself blew up. But, and golly, when he lost the wheel, it took got to 42 also. He lost 3 laps also. Of course, they took a wave around one time and made up one of them, but but both of them was better cars
than what
they finished. But there was a lot of teams that could have said that.
Same
so
thing. Like the 21, he ran back there with us all day long, 15th, 18th, something like that. And then with all those wrecks at the end of the deal, he got through everything.
Yeah.
And wound up, 5th or something? You mean?
And
there's nothing the matter with that. I mean, that's the way all races are.
But the 23 car, he had a bad pit stop and got him behind. The 8 car slid through his pits and had to back him up. You cannot, in today's world, make them mistakes the way the cars are.
No, as even as the cars are.
Yeah.
Track position is everything. If you lose it in the pits, basically, the pit crews are very, very important now. And the pit crews is not all of it because some of the drivers get caught for speeding and stuff like that. So the drivers make mistakes too.
Yes, sir.
And so if you make any one of those mistakes, then you're pretty much out of the race. But the one one car and a 5 car, they put on quite a show. I mean, you know, they had one of the restarts there, and I think the 5 was on the inside and the 1 was on the outside, and they go in the corner, and the 5 pushes up the 1 car, and somehow they get by with that deal. The next time they had a pit stop, caution, then the 1 car got on the inside.
Yeah, he had track position.
And done the same thing with the 5 car, and
but it took him out that time.
Yeah, but it took the 1 car completely out.
Yeah.
I think the 5 car still wound up 20th or something.
Yeah, he
like
wound
that.
up 20th. Pit selection is so bad, it's so critical, Richard, because if you've got an opening, if you qualify good enough to get an opening, or if you get a car that you don't have to go around when you come in because you can't get in at a good angle, and that slows the pit crew down at 15 or 21 hundredths of a second. That means a lot. But talking about the 42 and the 43, they qualified terrible, but Erik was sick when he qualified, really sick, and he was supposed to have been in the booth Saturday for the Xfinity race.
And felt so bad
He had to go home and took IVs and all that. I didn't see him Sunday, but they was...
he was in good shape Sunday.
Okay, I did not see him, but they said he was, and he was doing a heck of a job. But there's probably 15 cars on this page right here, including our 2 cars. If you could take the if out of it, it'd be a different race.
It would have been a different race completely.
Exactly.
Right. But anyhow, it was interesting, okay? And it's over with. Get ready to go to Wilkesboro. That's going to be something new, too, because nobody's ever been on the Wilkesboro track. You know, and that's going to be really...
That's going to be new to all of us.
To everybody.
And it's going to be about like when we built that 68 car. It's going to be new to everybody, and they've got plans, but there'll be some changes in the plans, trust me.
Well, I hope they get enough practice to figure out what's going on. But the tires at Darlington, if you had a new set of tires and you had an old set, there was like a 1.5 difference in the time.
Oh boy, it's unreal.
And Wilkesboro's going to be the same way, even though they're shorter races. It's still going to be interesting from, how do you control your tire situation?
All the cars won't make the race, so
I don't know what.
I don't know what their
format is.
I've seen the schedule in there, but I don't know how many will start the so-called the feature race. But we'll have to wait and see. So everybody tune in for Wilkesboro, and we'll be here Monday to talk about it. I hope.